Yes, girl, this is a look. And you did all that with this little bitty palette, girl? Oh yeah. Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. You are watching Through My Eyes Beauty, your one-stop shop for makeup, motherhood tips, and military life as I live it. In this video, this is episode 1 of the 3 looks, 1 palette series that I'm doing for fall. If you don't know what I'm referring to, check out my last video that I made of all the palettes that if you already have it in your arsenal, there's no need for you to buy any of these holiday palettes. Like, save your money, boo-boo, okay? And I'm also trying to convince myself. So that is why I am doing 3 looks with 1 palette, to maybe put some dents in them, to maybe, you know, empty out some eyeshadows and stuff like that, and maybe even clear up my arsenal so that I can, you know, maybe get something for the holidays. But y'all already know I got a problem. You already know. But yeah, in that last video, I put up some polls for you to be able to vote what videos you want to see, what palettes you want to see. My kids just woke up from a nap, so I got to get through this. But what videos you want to see, what palettes you want to see, which ones you want me to make some looks out of. Please go and check that out. Also, this is real life. I'm sorry. 2-year-old twins. Losing my mind. All right, I think that's it. If you like the concept of this video, don't forget to like, share, put down a comment below and let me know what palette you would like to see again. If you look at the last video, you'll know what palettes I have and which ones I could make a look out of. So without further ado, check it out. All right, so now that I already have you all zoomed in, I'm gonna let you know my laptop pretty much crapped out on me, so that is usually what I use as my monitor. So if you see me squinting real close to the camera, is because I'm blind without my glasses and I need to make sure I'm still in focus for you guys. Okay, so as stated before, we're going to use the Tartelette Tease palette. Only 6 colors, super easy. So I think as my base, and I'll just use concealer so far on my eyes, no primer. I'm gonna go in with Wink, I think, which is this lighter shade here. Now for the sake of the tutorial, I'm gonna attempt to use absolutely everything or only the shades in this palette, but if you are of a darker tone than me, please don't go around here ashy and say I told you to do it, okay? It is okay to dip into a different palette to get you a different transition color. But my recommendation to you would be to get a cool toned transition color. All right, so now I'm going to go in with BFF and then probably Heartbreaker just to deepen the crease. And then I think I want to use First Kiss on the lid and then Crush on the inner corner. I'm just going to slowly keep building and building and building. Also, I'm going to switch brushes a little bit just to make sure I'm adding some depth. So just going in with a domed brush, going back into BFF. Not really trying to carve a crease here, but definitely wanting that definition to be there. Alright, so now that I've gotten that darker, I'm going in with Heartbreak, which is the dark brown. I'm just going to focus that on the outer V. And in the crease there. Probably going to end up clearing that lid space a little bit just to ensure that all of the colors are popping as I would like. Like, I'm getting some good color payoff. I'm getting that good depth around the creases of my eyes, which is what I want. And at this point, you have two options. You can just layer the shadow right on there, or you can do like a little cut crease action and add it that way. Matter of fact, I think on this eye I'll do a cut crease, and on this eye I'll just add the shadow just so you can see a difference, okay? And I'll be right back. So now that I've gotten both eyes done, I'm going to go in with the Benefit Air Patrol eyeshadow or eyelid primer, and I'm going to cut my crease now. So just starting in there, make sure I get it nice and clean. And I'm cutting the crease sort of at an angle. I hope y'all can see, because I have that dark brown there, and I'm going to continue to blend it into my shimmer. So let's see here. So I'm going a little bit deeper with the top, and then I am blending inward on the bottom. Yep, I'm going to go in with First Kiss, which is this shade here, and then I'm going to use this one as an inner corner highlight. Going in with a flat shadow brush, hopefully to pack this on really, really good. Actually, I don't know if it's gonna, let me start on this eye first. Ooh, okay, yeah, so it makes a very, very soft difference, which is what I knew it would do. I'll input a picture just to give you a little bit of an idea of what type of dimension this is. I just got a lot of fallout from that, and that's my fault. So I'm just gonna, if you ever get fallout underneath your eyes, make sure you're working with a clean brush or your powder brush. This is the brush I use to clear up my my under eye powder, and I literally put it on there and I twist and rotate the brush up so that it's picking up the eyeshadow. So twisting, boom, absolutely no discoloration. I'm going to go in again with this same color, and I'm going to add a little bit of primer to it to see if it's going to give me anything different, and if not, that is okay, because like I said, I wanted it to be very translucent. At least that's what I wanted this eye to be. Okay, going in on the other side. I almost feel like I should do it the other way around, but I'm going to keep going with this. I'll use the other shade Crush as a lid color later on. So as you can see, this one's a lot softer. A lot more definition on this side. And I'm just going to kind of doctor it all up a little bit. And then go back in with the other shades to deepen my crease. So going back in with Heartbreak, which is the dark brown color. All right. So now that you have your lid, however you want it, blended or whatever, this is where you can dress it up. So I think I'm going to use a liner. My MAC Blacktrack Fluid Line eyeliner on both sides. I haven't done a wing in a while, and it shows. Ugh. It's okay, but it's not my normal. Yeah, the fact that I haven't done a wing in a while definitely shows. Like, to be clear though, these are meant to be two different types of wing liners. I'm getting ready to put that brown on this black and help to blend it and deepen the crease on this side here, and then on this side is literally what's supposed to be like You know what I'm saying? So this is what we have so far. Now going in with that brown, back with a dome shaped brush. And this is Heartbreaker again, by the way. I'm not trying to turn the whole liner brown, by the way. I'm just trying to give it a brownish tint. And then on to the bottom lash line. I really can't find my black, so we're just going to use a blue. We're going to use a Wet n Wild Mega Last in navy blue. Why not? Real G's do real things. Whatever. And I do want to point out, I am not pulling my under eye. I am simply balancing my liner with this eye. When you pull your under eye, you start to develop premature creasing, because the under eye is super duper sensitive and very thin compared to the skin on the rest of your face. So my advisement to you is probably not to do that, or to like push in and let it naturally come out. But I also think this is, doing stuff like this is what makes little palettes like this fun. Because you look at it and you're like, oh, what do I do with this? This is kind of boring, you know. But doing things like adding a colorful liner, putting some glitter, you know, over the shimmer. Look at my eye want to water up. The savagery. So going in with BF and then let the brown sort of blend it out. And shoot, I might not even need the brown to blend anything out. And as I stated before, just going in with Crush, which is the super shimmery shade, with the synthetic domed brush. Putting it right on the inside. Alright, so I am back with lashes, the whole nine. So now I'm going to get into the lip. So I'm going to use Coffee Bean by Revlon. It's a warm tone but still light brown lip liner. Then I'm going to go in with the Sephora Collection Cream Lip Stain. This is a cool tone mauve color. This is number 37, and then I'm going to go over it with Silverstone, which is number 760 from, is this Maybelline or L'Oreal? L'Oreal. Okay, so lastly, for my highlight, I decided I was going to use Champagne Pop by Becca. I don't know what it is, even though it still has like a rose gold sheen to it. Every now and then it shows up sort of icy on my skin, so I'm like, well, let me go ahead and give her a try, you know. Let me go ahead. So whatever, you know. One more hit of setting spray, Smashbox primer water. So what do y'all think about this look? I could throw a wig on or something. But I got my little twist in. It don't look bad, right? We're going to start with Heartbreaker first, the brown shade. And I'm going to put that all over the lid. Then blend out the edges. And then add a little bit of Crush, which is that super shimmery shade. Ooh, check out that pigment though. This is why I love this brush for applying lid colors. Because, man, you cannot tell me that this didn't just pick up all the pigment. When I say all the pigment, I mean all of the pigment. So I just started from the base, from the lash line, pressing it into my eye and slowly working my way up. So as you can see where I stopped, you see my crease right there, and I stopped right at my crease. I hope you can see it, like right at that fold. So now I'm going to take BFF, which is that purple shade, and blend out the edges real soft like. So now that we have that blended into oblivion, and it's crazy how these ended up being two different ways. I think I had my brush laying flat this way so everything blended down more, and this one I had it pointed straight out, so it was very much so concentrated. So there you go. Weird. So just like the last look, I'm going to show you two different ways you can do this look. So for one, you can keep this one as is, do an inner corner highlight, or you can use the same one that I was getting ready to use, Crush, which is a super sparkly one, looks like that, and just tap it on the lid. And you can also leave it just like this is a brown smoky eye, or a rendition of, and then instead of leaving it as is, you can add a little bit of pizzazz. And let's see, to make it a little bit better, I'm going to use a fat shader brush. Go into it, just kind of shake it just like that. Add a little bit of setting spray, and then see if it'll show up a little bit more pigmented. There she is. I actually wanted some of the brown to still show, but that just took completely over, which is also fine because I really like the gold undertones of this one. To say everything is so, what's the word? Cool toned. That is probably the one eyeshadow in this palette that actually has some type of warmth to it. So blending out the edges of that. And I'm going to use a domed brush to add some precision. Dip it right into Crush. Once again. Alright, so going back in with my smudger brush, I'm going to use BFF and then Heartbreaker. BFF being the purple shade. Alright, so I'm back. Got on my lashes. So this lip combo, I'm going to go in with the same lip liner. And then I'm going to go in with the Smashbox X Vlada lipstick in Bloom. I think I like that as is. I thought I was going to put a lip gloss over it, but I think I like it. For my highlight, I think I'm going to go in with a balance of both pink and gold maybe. And I'm looking at my face palette from Too Faced. I think I'm gonna go in with Satin Sheets, which is the more gold one. This was the more gold one, but I feel like I probably should have, or I am going to mix in a little bit of Starlight, which is a little bit more pink. And I think I wanted it because it was more cool tone like this one. Oh god. Okay, just so y'all know, in person this highlight is not that beaming. Okay, like this just looks real extra for no reason. This is not real life. Okay, but I am going to put on a little bit of Starlight, which is the pinker one, to kind of calm it down. Here we go. See? Alright, so goes for look number 2 or 3 and 4, depending on how you want to count it, because clearly I'm coming up with different techniques and just doing whatever I want to do. But I mean, more beneficial for y'all, right? Cool. Look number 3 on the way. Alright, I am back with a brand new face, about to get this last look going. Okay, so if y'all hear a bunch of sniffing in the background, that's my husband's dog. I don't own a dog. I own no rights to that dog. It doesn't belong to me. Yeah, my husband's a dog. The only one I haven't used is this one, Whisper, which I think I'm going to make my lid color this time around. So as my transition, I'm going to go right back into Wink. Probably go into BFF, then Heartbreaker, and put a Whisper on the lid. We'll do something a little basic. How about that? Going in with a MAC 217 brush. I'm gonna go in with BFF once again. I do realize I haven't done a halo eye. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do a halo eye? I'm low-key feeling it. Alright, so I have applied BFF to the inner corners and the outside of my look. I'm just going to blend out the edges with the same brush I applied Wink, and then using a short domed brush, I'm going in with Heartbreaker, which is the brown shade. So this time with concealer, I am going to clear my lid space. Dog, I'm about to clear my whole lid back up. Okay, well, yeah, so I think I'm going with First Kiss, which is the satin shimmer shade, and then I'm going to go in with the metallic-y glitter shade on top. Lastly, I'm going with a shader brush, and with both Heartbreaker, which is the brown shade, and BFF, which is the purple shade, and I'm just going to define around this cut here. Alright, so once you have the halo eye done, whatever you do after that is pretty much up to you. I'm just going to make my bottom lash line match everything at the top, throw on some lashes, and I'll be back. Alright, I am back. I just sprayed a little bit of Smashbox primer water over my face once again, and this lip is probably going to be the most simple. Going in with that same lip liner. I'm simply going to throw on some gloss. I have foundation in the center, so it already looks like my skin. And then I'm going in with Neat Freak, which is the Makeup Shayla / Colorpop collaboration. Here's a closer look. For my bottom lash line, all I did was add the purple shade, once again, BFF, and I blended it out with Wink and Whisper, which are the two paler shades. So I just had to use them. I felt bad for not putting it on the lid, but boom. There you have it. I didn't even put highlight on. So to satisfy my life, I'm going to go in with Fenty Beauty Girl Next Door, which is the more natural side. Boom. And actually, I just realized I didn't have an inner corner highlight, so how about that? Am I allowed to do that? Will y'all be mad? Alright, so this concludes the episode 1 of 3 looks, 1 palette using the Tartelette Tease palette here. I hope you guys really like it. I'm going to continue to do a few more of these just to really, number one, put a dent in some of my makeup. Like, I went hard. I went in on this, and I'm pretty proud. Like, we trying not to waste our makeup in 2019, okay? So, you know, I'm trying to get some holes in these palettes. I'm trying to make some dents, you know, so when I get ready to go crazy on the holiday palettes, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not gonna do it. I just posted a video. Listen, I already told y'all I can't be trusted, right? Did I make that clear? Okay, I have a problem. So yeah, there's that. But yep, continue to let me know what palettes you like to see. I made a list of palettes, of fall palettes that I believe, or palettes that I believe that are fall appropriate in my last video. I'll link it up in the eye up here somewhere. And yeah, keep the votes coming. Thank you so much for the support. I have like 70 subscribers right now. Like, thank y'all so much. I started last year in December, and I was like, nobody want to hear me talk. Nobody really cares about what I got going on. And apparently there's 70 people in the world that actually care. So shout out to you. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. And my intentions are to continue to bring you bomb content. But with that, let me know what you would like to see. So this is episode 1. I'm probably going to do 2, 3, maybe even 5 of these just to keep the ball rolling, and, you know, challenging myself and, you know, getting myself out of my comfort zone. So yeah, if all hearts and minds are clear, be good, be smart, be safe. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends to let them know if this is a hard palette for them. Go ahead and share it, okay? Be good, be smart, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.